There is a big difference between a nosy bitch and a concerned friend. Here's how you know which one you're dealing with. You see, a lot of motherfuckers just want to be in your business. They'll come to you for all the details, so that way when they're talking behind your back, they have the full story. And be careful dealing with them bitches that be in everybody else's business but their own. This is how you usually can tell the difference. A nosy bitch will hear something about you, whether it's true or not. She's going to call your phone and she's going to be like, girl, why are they saying da-da-da-da-da? She's going to wait on you to confirm or deny if it's true or not. And if it's true, then she's going to ask you for all the details. Once she hangs up with you, she's going to call that other person back and be like, girl, what happened was, and get to telling all the business. A concerned friend may or may not even call you depending on the situation. If it's serious, she might call you, and if not, she's just going to wait to talk to you. And when she does, she's going to let you know, yeah, so-and-so tried to bring that shit up to me, and I had to tell her she didn't know what she was talking about. A nosy bitch will always want all the details to the story and never have a solution for your problems. A concerned friend is going to hear you out and then try to help you figure out what you need to do to solve it. You can also tell the difference between a nosy bitch versus a concerned friend by the way they open up the conversation. A nosy bitch will usually start it off with, girl, what happened? Or, hey, what's going on? Whereas a concerned friend is going to start that conversation off with something like, hey, you good? Hey, you need me? And be careful for them bitches that don't got no type of motion going on, but they seem to know everybody's business. Trust me, you're the topic of discussion sometimes too. You see a real friend? She's going to be that person you can lean on. She might even be the pages to your diary and know all your secrets. But every time you guys talk, she's trying to help you to figure some shit out. She's going to be more concerned with if you're good versus knowing all the details to all your business.
Friend/red flags in a friend.
You know a friend is fake?
Okay.
If they come to you talking about their other friends.
Ooh.
Or trying to spill some tea about somebody else's life when you didn't even ask them. And they want to tell you, I would never really say this. I just really trust you.
Bitch, I know you fucking
I don't even know
lie.
you like that.
I don't even know you. Why are you telling me their business? Why? So if you telling me their business, you telling other people my business. I don't trust you. Fake friend. Red flag. Somebody that only seeks to be your friendship for opportunity.
And
you
as
can
long
feel
as
it.
you're giving them something.
Yes, exactly. That's a fake friend. You can spot them a mile away. Red flag.
Literally.
Red flag.
A fake friend
What's a fake
is
friend?
when you just meet somebody and they automatically start want to tell you they love you.
Okay. Oh,
First of
bitch,
all-
oh my God, baby, I can relate to that so much. Oh, yo, that's a good one. That's a
First
good
of
one.
all,
That's a good
do
one.
not listen. Do not tell me you love me if you don't mean it.
Yeah.
And you can't really mean it if you don't really know me.
Friend, I don't give a fuck about cutting nobody off. I don't give a fuck how big or small you think what you did was. You're cut. Because unfortunately, that is why when y'all be falling out with bitches, it be over the most craziest shit. Because when they did that one little weird thing in the beginning of y'all friendship, you ignored it. Now she the biggest weirdo and now you're fucking confused. No. Cut the bitches off the moment they do some weird shit. And when I say the smallest shit, I cut somebody off because she didn't tell me happy birthday on my birthday. She watched my story the entire day, did not tell me happy birthday. I did not cut her off on my birthday. A few days later, it was a mutual's birthday. You know what the fuck she was doing? Sharing her pictures. Oh, happy birthday. Ah. And her comments, happy birthday. Yeah, block. Yeah, you're blocked, bitch. Now, I forgot to block her on iMessage. The moment I blocked her, probably like 30 minutes later, what did I do? Bitch, don't play with me. Do not play with me.
People that you love the most, they probably gonna turn their back on you. You're gonna find out who your real friends are. You gonna help people and they gonna stab you right in your face, not even in your back. And it's sad, that part is sad, but I'm glad, because then I don't have to be with your fake ass for my whole life. You know, because when I love you, I love you. You know that. Like when I love people, I love them, I show up for them, and I don't want to show up for nobody that don't really love me.
One needs to hear this today, but if you have to explain to someone and prove that something that they did makes you feel uncomfortable, they are not your friend, babes. They are not your friend at all. Does not matter how much time has passed, how long you have known them, they are not your friend. If you say, I am uncomfortable, please do not do that again, and they're like, oh, it was just a joke, they're not your friend.
A long time in my life to realize that not everyone who says they're your friend is your friend. I don't know if that's like me being spectrumy, and I didn't understand that people could just like lie. I'm like, oh, we're friends. That means we trust each other. We're going to keep our secrets, things like that, like very innocently, like, And as an adult, especially in entertainment, I realized, oh no, that's just like a blanket term for I want proximity to you. And people want proximity to you for numerous reasons. One, you inspire them and they like you, right? And they're a real friend. Two, they want what you have. They want your light. They want your confidence. They want how people engage with you. They want your opportunities. They feel internally that they deserve it more than you. So they get close to you to take it. And people only want to be your friend until you stop fitting the narrative and the version of you that they created in their head. When you step outside the box that they want you to be in their life, they get upset, you know? And I think everyone's done this. I've done this like in my past as well. But what ends up happening is when you step outside the box, they react and villainize you because now you're no longer servicing them in the way that they need. How tight of a grip that person has on you. They know your secrets. They know what irks you. So that when it's time and you no longer fit the box and like you don't fit in the box that they put you in, the narrative they have of you in their head, that's when they take it all out. It's funny, I've learned this the hard way, and because of that, I've kept my circle very small. Emily's my best friend. There are very few people that know shit about me and what's going on in my life. And so if somebody tells somebody something about what's going on in my life and I hear about it from somebody else, I know exactly who the fuck told you. That says enough. And the funny part is those people will talk and I know anyone who believes them and doesn't come to me is not my friend. Because that fits the narrative of me they want in their head. Does that make sense?
Let me tell you something. People don't act weird all of a sudden. Hear me out. I've been through experiences where I've hung out with a person multiple times and then all of a sudden they act weird. But it's not acting weird at all. Because in hindsight, they never really liked you. They never really messed with you like that from the beginning. They just put on a front. And now they can't keep up with you to the point that they have to show who they really are. They can't hide the fact that they don't like you anymore. You have surpassed what their thoughts were. And now they're like, okay, I can't take this. I'm going to show you who I really am. So when a person all of a sudden acts weird, they're not acting weird. This is who they are. They're just showing you the true version of themselves. Listen to it. Listen to your instincts. Listen to your gut. And be mindful around these people. And if you have to cut them off, then cut them off. Nobody out of nowhere all of a sudden acts weird. Because believe me, I've been there in friendships and coworkers and classmates, all that, where a person was friendly the whole time and then they pounced on me in a millisecond. And I'm like, whoa, where did this side come from? But it was there all along. Let me tell you, it was there. We just didn't notice it. Or we just brushed off those behaviors that was shown to us. So it's just all about being mindful.
I hate when friends try to be cool with people who did you wrong because it wasn't them that it happened to. When we are friends, we are one. To see it happen to me should feel like it was you, especially if I show you proof of what a person did to me. Why would you have to go see it for yourself if you love me? But when they don't, it's because they enemies too. They be waiting to hear the tea that your enemy might have or feel about you. You slow if you think you getting the tea from somebody who never liked me or never knew me. This is how enemies get to your business, through a middleman friend. This is why it's hard finding friends that are with you and not against you. Free game, ladies.
Girl, and I don't care what nobody says. Not your friend, not your cousin, not your mom. If a bitch is watching you all of the time, you can see that she's watching your page. You can see that she's in your views and she's supposed to be your friend and she don't show no love, don't like no picture on your best day. She's weird. Probably a hater. If you telling your motherfucking friend good news that you got a new job, you got a new man, you happy about something, and they're just like, oh, okay, no congratulations, not happy for you, that bitch is weird, probably hating. And lastly, if you cannot express your motherfucking self to a person and they receive it, like you can't talk about yourself, you're always ended up listening about that other person or how they can relate to what you just said, meaning you can't get your shit off, you can't express yourself, that bitch do not give no fuck. She don't give no fuck about you or what you're saying. Girl to girl, open your eyes, y'all.
You think you have a fake friend in your circle, then 9 out of 10, you probably do. Let me tell you something about these friends. When friends fall out, it should be none of that subbing on social media, talking behind your friend back because y'all on bad terms. Because let me tell you one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Love do not turn into hate overnight, baby. And when you fall out with these friends, if the first thing they do is trying to tarnish your name, sub you on social media, bring the problem to social media, they was never your friend. Listen, guys, when friends have a genuine departure and you guys just no longer align, you guys just grown apart, it's okay. It's never no hate. Okay, it's just that you and that person no longer align. You still want to see that person win. You still want to see that person eat. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Protect your peace, protect your energy, and clear your circle from them fake ass bitches that y'all be hanging around. That part.
How do you feel about cutting friends off cold turkey? I truly feel like there's nothing wrong with it. My brain doesn't process the things people do to me right then and there. It takes me a while to be like, oh, you probably don't like me. Like, you're treating me poorly. So when I finally realized that, I don't have anything else to say to you. And like, I don't need an explanation from you. I don't need to explain myself. You understand why I don't speak to you. People have a bad tendency to act a certain way towards you and expect nothing to change in the friendship or the dynamic of the relationship. When I decide to not speak to you anymore, why should I call up the phone and explain to you, hey, this is why I don't want to be your friend? No. Did they explain to you why they were being mean? I'm queen of cutting people off cold turkey. You would never hear from me again. Like, ever.
Let's talk about those friends who copy everything you do down to the T. Let's talk about those friends it's beneficial to be your friend. Let's talk about those friends if you going through something and your so-called friend gonna make a tweet on Twitter and be like, oh, it could never be me doing this or doing that. And it's referring to your situation. Y'all don't be real friends. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about how y'all be befriending bitches y'all look up to make y'all feel better and do weird shit to them. Let's talk about how y'all will repost somebody else's picture before you even repost your own friend picture. Because you don't want nobody else to, like men, y'all be so boy crazy. You won't repost your friend picture because you so scared of other men on your page gonna go for, all that. Y'all, this shit is getting weird and crazy and scary out here. And you know what? It's just, y'all gotta do better. Y'all have to be better people for y'allself. Not even just better friends. Y'all got to be better for y'allself. Then we need to be mindful of women being our friends to get somewhere else in life. Like, I done had a girl come around me just by who I was around, and I didn't notice the bigger picture till she started just doing weird shit. Like, this girl was talking like me, walking like me. Whatever I wore, like, she was doing. Or, like, yeah, we just have to be mindful of who we let in our circle, who we let our energy to. Because these bitches, they ruthless out here. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, they something else. I'm not even lying. And we grown now, so somebody copying us, that shit's scary. It can be intimidation, it can be jealousy, it can be anything. Y'all just be mindful, y'all circle. Just be mindful who you letting y'all girls are envious, they're jealous, they're haters. Everything. They will want your whole life and still be around you. Like, bitch, get the fuck on. Like, yeah, for real, I'm just I'm scared to make friends, like new friends. And we ain't been locked in, like, that shit over with. It be too much. It be too much secret animosity, too much, just too much.
This is going to be for my people who know when people are talking about you, because you have a very discerning spirit. You're able to tell when people got you in the topic of the conversation. You know when people talk about you when you're not around. I'm going to tell you how you fix that and how you stay out of their conversations. Well, sometimes, okay? It's not going to be every time you stay out of their conversation. But this goes for friends, family, etc., okay? Pinpoint it where it fits in your life. What you do is lie. You lie. When they ask you questions about your life, when they ask you questions about what's next, when they're asking you questions about your relationships, lie. Yeah, you heard me. It's not good to lie. But I need you to lie. I need you to lie. I don't need you to tell the truth. I need you to tell a little white lie. Because the moment that people find out what you really got going on, people find out what you got going next, find out what you got going on in your relationships, that can be the time to where they ruin all that for you. No, people cannot stop what's for you, but they can delay it. Hear me clear. When I say this, lie to the people that you feel like don't have your best interest at heart. You know when they've been talking about you, when the vibes are off, you feel it, you catch the smart little remarks, you catch the eyes. The eyes are the biggest indicator, okay? All you got to do is pretend like you're not paying no attention, but still pay attention at the same time. When you catch that look, when you catch that little look over, yeah, you the topic of the conversation, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, stay far away from those people. And if you got to be around those people or whatever the case is, lie to them and then pray about it. That prayer going to always reveal to you, Lord, all you got to say is, Lord, please reveal my enemies. Reveal the people that are praying on my downfall. Lord, I need you to just show me who are talking about me, who I need to remove from my life, the things that I need to stay away from, the people that I need to stay away from, especially if you are a true Christian. I promise you, the Lord he will do it every single time. I prayed that prayer long time ago, y'all. I was in high school and the Lord revealed it to me because he allowed me to hear the girl talk about me in my bed. Yes, y'all already know the story. If you don't, you know. Y'all already know how the story goes when I told y'all about the friend of mine at that time, way back in high school. I'm talking 10 plus years ago, okay? Talked about me at my house, in my bed, and she didn't think I heard it, okay? But the crazy part was I had already prayed and asked the Lord to show me if she was really my friend, because there was too many instances. There was too many, on too many occasions, things were popping up to where she didn't really seem like she was my friend. And he revealed it to me. He allowed me to hear it in the wicked morning of the hour at 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. He woke me up and I didn't understand why I woke up. And then her phone rang and he told me to lay there. And guess what I did? I laid there. I heard the whole conversation of her talking about me because the phone was on speakerphone. Okay? Telling people how much she don't like me. Telling people how much she disliked me while I'm laying there. Telling people I'm jealous of her. Never. Y'all know the story. I don't even have to tell y'all. Y'all know the story. The girl wanted to be me. She wanted to be me. She went and tried to test drive the car that I ended up getting. She did all kind of stuff, okay? She changed her whole... And then the thought of you having to pretend like you don't know that they're talking about you. That's a true skill. You have a master skill, okay? Because you got to pretend like you don't know what's up. In reality, you already hip. You already know what's going on. You already know your next move is to move your way out of their life, okay? People going to talk about you regardless. There's something about it that you can't stop. You're going to be talked about forever, regardless if it's good or bad. You can't try to change somebody's perception of what they think of you. Only thing you can do is separate yourself from them. And the moment that you do that, your life should increase in some kind of way. Now, if they want to sit and talk about you when you're not around, then you let the Lord handle them. Because I promise you, everybody that talk about you, do you bad, especially when you're chosen, their life don't ever turn out good, okay? And their life may already be in shambles, okay? So people only sit around and talk about you when they ain't got nothing going on themselves. Or you got something that they want.
You know what? I pray I never have another female around me pretending to love me ever again. And I say that because I've encountered a lot of girls in my life that genuinely felt like they were for me. Hate comes in all shapes and sizes, and it's not always direct. So the question is, how do you find out if your friend really hates you? Easy, the things they say and do after the argument. For instance, I had to cut this girl off because the way that she carried me and the way that she would say insensitive things to me concerning things that I was doing. For instance, I'm an artist, right? And I had shot a music video in which she had participated in. I picked her and a bunch of other pretty girls to participate in the video, and when the video dropped, I had sent it to our Facebook group chat and told the girls to share it and let me know their genuine thoughts or whatever and how they felt about the video. So everybody liked the video except her, which was fine, mind you, because you're entitled to your own opinion. It was the what and the where that really fucking bothered me. For one, what she said was completely out of pocket concerning, my video. Telling me that it was trash, it was garbage, I need to delete it, we need to redo it, etc., etc. Two, this was expressed in that group chat, like in front of everybody. And I'm going to tell you why that bothered me. For one, this is totally inappropriate for you to be my real friend and for you to be acting like this in front of the other people that shot the video with me or whatever, that, mind you, I'm not even close with for real. They're just girls around the city that I know that, like, I caught a vibe with or whatever, that seemed like they were cool and genuine people. So you got my real friend on one hand, somebody that I've been knowing for over 10 years, saying all this mean shit to me about my video in a group chat full of girls that I don't have a bond with, that I'm not close friends with. Totally fucking inappropriate and out of pocket. I was like mind blown. Like, I could not believe that she was acting like that. Mind y'all, I just dropped the video, so I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel good. I work hard on my music. Like, I spent a lot of fucking money on this project just to get shitted on like that by like my real friend. And she's dragging it, y'all. Like, I'm talking dragging it. She even went to work and showed her coworkers and like put it in her coworkers' mind to say that the video was trash as well. And I'm just like, what? She's like, yeah, I showed everybody the video and they said that it's trash too. But I'm like, you had already put that in the air. You had probably already showed them the video and was like, ain't this video garbage? Ain't this video garbage? Like, you didn't let them genuinely get an opinion for themselves on the video. I feel like you were already coming with that energy because you didn't like the role that you played. Mind y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that, like, I'm not the friend that wants to be the only good looking friend. I'm not her. I bore everybody's outfits. Everybody was color coordinated or whatever. We had denim skirts and white and pink t-shirts. All everybody had to do was really come with their own shoes and their makeup and their hair done, which, you know, as females, we always already got our hair done and our nails done. So all they had to do was pair a pair of shoes or some heels or something with their outfit, come with a little face beat, nothing too excessive because I picked really pretty girls or whatever. So nobody had to do the most. It was literally just a vibe. I told everybody to pull up, you know, come pop they shit and just fuck with me or whatever. So as I was saying, nobody really had to do the most because the outfits were provided. You know, I had the location and everything and the whole theme. So all they had to do was show up, you know, looking cute like they regular self. So as I was editing the video with the videographer, we literally picked the best clips that we could, you know, to put in this video or whatever. There were some clips that we couldn't use, of course, because, you know, in video shoots, sometimes people are like not paying attention or they might be fixing their clothes, or if they're like twerking or whatever, like their underwear might be showing, like shit like that. There was a lot of things that we had to leave out. But we did pick, you know, the best clips with everybody looking good and popping their shit. So what her issue was, I don't fucking know, because I thought everybody looked great. Like I said, I'm not one of them. I'm not the girl that wants to be the only cute one in the crowd. This is something that's going to be published on YouTube. So why would I not want everybody to look their absolute best? But long story short, after she talked to me bad and, you know, ruined my excitement or whatever about my video, I literally told her that I didn't want to be her friend no more. This was not the first time that she handled me aggressively. And this is not the first time that she made me feel some type of way with the things that she said to me. So I told her I was falling back, you know, I was cool, like I was just off of her for the moment or whatever. Didn't necessarily mean that we wasn't going to be friends again, but I just needed space. Like, she just irked my fucking nerve. When I tell y'all it's been hell with this girl for the past 8 months, like, she's literally gave me hell after I cut her off. Mind you, this is what I had decided at the moment, but I didn't necessarily mean that this was going to be a permanent situation. But it was how she moved afterwards that really made me feel like, oh, bitch, I never want to be friends with you ever again. Y'all, she couldn't wait to get on social media and talk about me bad. Like, I'm talking bad. Talking about my veneers, talking about getting my body done, like just saying hateful shit, bringing up my past, the fact that I have a criminal record, which, you know, she does too, but that's neither here nor there. Talking about I'm an evil person, this, that, and the third, literally because I cut her the fuck off, like literally. Y'all, it's even gotten to a point where we just had a situation happen like a month ago in which she went to the internet about me and talked about my child. Like, talked about my child, disrespected my baby, posted my baby. And this is somebody that I was around for more than 10 years, y'all. More than 10 years. This ain't nobody that I met yesterday. Like, somebody that I know very well. The same person that was here with me throughout my whole pregnancy. The same person that came to the hospital when I had my daughter. The same person that's been around my daughter and watched her multiple times. Got on the internet and disrespected my baby. My daughter. So it's like, bitch, you never loved me. You was pretending the whole time. You never even fucking liked me. There's never going to be a situation in which I fall out with one of my friends and I even feel comfortable talking about you on the internet, let alone your fucking child that I've been around. And mind y'all, it's about all petty shit. Like, she was living downstairs, right? She moved. but I guess she got a package delivered here because she forgot to update her address. I gave the package back to UPS, and I guess she had messaged me or tried to get in contact with me to retrieve the package, but I have her blocked on everything, so I don't know who the fuck she was messaging. When she couldn't get a response, she went to the internet about me, saying that I'm a thief, I'm this, that, and the third, posting like old charges of mine from when I was a child, like crazy shit, y'all, like crazy shit. But it's like, bitch, you were blocked on everything. No, I don't want you pulling up to my apartment. No, you can't retrieve your fucking package. Now you have to go through the trouble of waiting for UPS to reroute it back to the person and they reroute it back to you. You don't get that luxury. You literally have dogged me out since I've cut you off. You've dogged me out on the internet every chance you got. No, you cannot get your fucking package. But it's like shit like that. People wait for situations like that to expose how they really feel about you. Because when we was cool, I was a bad bitch. I'm this, that, and the third. Oh, friend, you gonna make it. Friend, I can't wait till you blow. I'm gonna be right here with you, friend. But when I stop being friends with you, oh, I'm a bum-ass bitch. I'm a horrible mom. I'm BBL, veneers, whatever. Like, sis, you been felt like that. It just took a certain situation to expose your true hand. You been felt like that. You been didn't like me. So I just say that to say, I hope that I never have anybody around me ever again pretending to love me. Because, baby, if that's love, I don't even want that shit.
Hey y'all, if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. Yeah, y'all. But anyway, I know that we all have experienced not so good friends. I'm sure some of us in our life has also been not so good friends. And when you finally realize that somebody is not for you, when you realize that you're forcing a friendship, when you realize that the friendship is one-sided, when you realize that you're always showing up for a person, but they never show up for you, you're always doing for a person, but they never really do for you, or they make it a problem to want to do things for you, if you understand. But like, when you realize that, cut people off. Do not be afraid to cut people off. Please don't. Because as soon as one door closes, another opens. And God is not going to let you sit around these people that are talking about you behind your back. That means you no good, because at the end of the day, God sees all. God knows all. So just because you don't see it, just because you might want to believe something, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. These people do not like you. And all you have to do is pay attention to their tone. Pay attention to, when it comes to you, are they excited about your accomplishments? Or are they all only around when things are going bad for you? Maybe they just want to see your downfall and don't want to praise when you're up because secretly they're jealous or have animosity or whatever the case may be. But yeah, the moment you realize that somebody is not for you, cut them off. Please. Just save yourself. Every time I had to leave somebody alone, my life got better every single time. I'm not stressed over anybody that I cut off or shit, anybody that cut me off. I'm good. And I'm thankful for every single person that God removed from my life because they were not for me. Whether we were, for each other at a period in time, but as you learn, as you grow, as you do better in life, these people that are still staying in the same place, you grow from them. And there's no hard feelings, there's no animosity, there's nothing. But I can't continue to be around you if I'm no longer in that place. You still smoke and drink. I don't smoke and drink anymore, so we really don't have anything in common. I'm doing better in life. I let go of relationships that were hurting me, and I no longer get into them. So if you continue to deal with people that are shitty towards you and hurting you in relationships, we really don't have much in common, because I don't want to keep running to your rescue every time this person does something to you, which is often, and you're scared to leave. I have to remove myself because you're not about to keep draining my energy. I'm sorry. But anyway, y'all, this is part one. I will come back with a part two because there are a lot of videos. So my 30 minutes is up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.